Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome or welcome back. We're doing some cards a little different today. So if you receive this message, it's perfect. 910 is significant. 1111 is significant for these card pulls. 11 seconds on the timer. So 910, 911, and 1111. 17 is also significant as it switches to 911. Okay. So I already did a card pull. If you received that, perfect. If you receive this one, it's perfect. So I had a 3-card pull, and I'm guided to read directly out of the book today because whoever's receiving this needs this in-depth information. So the first card that came out after I did this, I just started shuffling, the Wheel of Fortune. So feel into this card, okay? Source is asking you, what do you feel? The colors, the frequency, the energy, of course, the 1010s. You're seeing 1010s. That's another number. Please go look at the codes because there's more confirmations and information in there. And maybe the combinations of the codes 1001. So if you feel like, take it in threes. I like a 3-number combination. And decode that and see what information comes through for today. All right, so we've got Pentacles. She's in her tree pose. She's got some dice. We've got the light, the dark. She's got the clouds behind her. We've got the moon, the stars. This is a star. This is a very bright, shiny star. All right, we've got the contrast with the clouds, which I've never really paid attention to. Okay. Feel what you feel. See what you see with your human eyes, with your third eye, and hear. And so know what you know, what drops in. See with your third eye, see with your human eyes, hear, and feel into this card. Okay? And the Wheel of Fortune. These are changes. You've got changes coming. Fate. Destiny. This is your lucky break, and this is your confirmation. If you've been feeling this energy like I have for a while, this is your confirmation. All right, this is your lucky break. All right, you're cycling through, you have just cycled through these karmic lessons and the chaos of creation, and this is your turning point. This is your serendipitous. This is your confirmation that the wheel is turning into the Dharma because you've closed the cycles of these karmic lessons. I am here to confirm this for you. You know this. You can feel it. 222. This is your confirmation. So get ready, sweet soul. 4, the wheel is about to gift you a divine blessing. Synchronicities are afoot, so slow down and pay attention because you're going to see the codes, the signs, and synchronicities speeding up and coming in abundance. All right, and ask for that, for confirmation that you cannot deny that this message is for you. I like to ask it for 3s in 3 different ways, that I cannot deny that this information is true. Use your discernment, take what resonates and leave what does not, okay? All right, so get ready, sweet soul, for the wheel is about to gift you the divine blessings. Synchronicities are afoot, so look for wonderful opportunities to propel your life ahead. Be prepared for fortuitous meetings, we'll get it right, fortuitous meetings, all right, serendipitous meetings, or a fork in the path that will change everything for the better. If you're open to spotting opportunities, it is yours for the taking. Just follow the breadcrumbs, the puzzle pieces, the key codes, the signs, the synchronicities, all right, of your serendipity and your fate toward your happy end, and that'll lead you towards your happy ending. Remember that the wheel is always spinning and that things never the same, that the wheel is always spinning and that things are never the same as they were before. Learn to enjoy this constant regeneration, all right? And know that with every spin, we have the chance to cycle upward towards our own expansion and enlightenment. Trying to control the outcome of the wheel would prove to be impossible, so don't, okay? Grab your lucky dice and see the spinning of the wheel, for that's what it really is. Sorry. So grab your lucky dice and see the spinning of the wheel for what it really is. All of the beauty of the lifetimes and experiences waiting to spring forth and to be lived. So we start down here and we kind of just cycle through and cycle through and cycle through and cycle through until we get to the top. All right, but you're always growing and expanding. So let's say this together. Activate together. I allow the transformative energies of fate to help me expand my experience. I allow the transformative energies of fate to help me expand my experiences. All right, the next card that came out was the Knight of Wands. So we've got horses are significant, fire, wand energy is significant, drumming, maybe you like to drum. This is this very fiery, joyful, inspired action. All right, so the Knight of Wands is this charisma, passionate. You're very charismatic. Your energy comes across very charismatic, very spontaneous, and very passionate. All right, you're pursuing your dreams. This is fast energy. This is very enthusiastic energy. This is courageous energy. This is taking inspired action, the pursuit of adventure. All right, so again, feel into each of these cards, okay? What have you been dreaming about? Okay, the Knight of Wands gallops in and out of your reading with the messages of adventure, of impulsivity. If you're feeling called to take an impulsive adventure, even if it's just a small one, take it. There's a reason for your that feeling like I need to go here for a couple of days. Take that. All right. All right. So with the messages of adventure, of impulsivity, and the bravery of pursuing things that inspire you the most. That passion project you, that passion project you've been thinking about or thinking with. All right. The drum circle you've always wanted to join it. Allow spontaneity into your choices and gift yourself the freedom to shift your reality to match your desires. It is okay to crave new things and to run with the wind when you are feeling charged up about the idea. Go with it. Allow the heightened spirited energy to rush in and incite the wild life of positive momentum. It's a fire horse energy. All right. Feral, fiery, hot, and fast. Okay. In shadow, this card counsels against reckless impulsivity and heated outbursts. You don't want all that pent up creative energy and spontaneity to combust. All right. Fan the flames and leave some energy for the long haul. Make your passion work for you while whooshing yourself towards success. Say this out loud. In the pursuit of the imagined, I manifest this fire with infectious feelings and inspiration. I manifest this fire with infectious feelings and inspiration. All right, there's no coincidence that sources got me reading from the book. No coincidence. So we've got 2 cards left. The next card, you feel this energy. There's your other 10-10. 10 of Pentacles. Feel into this. Look into this. See what there's codes, synchronicities, symbolism outside of the divine inner child, the divine feminine and masculine, right? The family unit, generational wealth. 10 of Pentacles. Spiritual and material abundance. Spiritual and material abundance. This is community. This is generosity. This is wealth and prosperity. This is building your legacy. Oh, baby. This is a big one. And if you know tarot, you know this energy. All of the love, all of the abundance, and all of the joy that you can muster in your heart is coming your way, and it's coming fast. This is coming right after that Knight of Wands energy. All right? It is time to prepare for this inevitable arrival and to commit to your long-term success. This energy is so big and so fast, in fact, that you should be prepared to spread some of it around generously, spiritually and materially. All right? You'll have this to spread around generously, bringing an abundance of positive energy into your life, and watch everything shift. Expect the arrival of success, of happiness, and an upbeat and loving community as ventures widen and in the right connections click into place. Remember, your perceptions change. You are one small move away from seeing the bigger picture and from unearthing the legacy of the pentacles that is already yours. This is already yours. It's been released. Okay? All right. You are one small move away from seeing the bigger picture and from unearthing the legacy of the pentacles that is already yours. You deserve this success and this love and this abundance. Taste the pleasure of life and embody the state of consciousness that says, yes, I am worthy of all of this success. Say this with us. I am successful. I am successful. And I share my wealth with those I love. I am successful and I share my wealth with those I love. Claim that. Claim that shit. Okay? We have one more card, 11, 1, 1, 0, 0, and then 1, 1, 0, 1. All right? Two of Cups. Feel into this card. The colors, the frequencies. The Divine Feminine, 11, 11 portal energy as I hold this up and it rolls 11, 11. The number 2 is significant. 2 cups, 1 frequency. Internal, divine union within self. Rainbow frequencies. Just feel into this. Take a screenshot. I love this deck. It's one of my faves. There's a lot of source. I'd never noticed this. This is the sunrise. Source over here. Again, we've got the light and the shadow. The light and the shadow. Again, it could mean racial relationship. Whatever the fuck. I don't see that. But this card says a lot. So feel into this card. Let me find the spot here for this card in this book because I didn't mark it. All right, 2 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 2 of Cups. If you know you're part of a twin soul union like I am, this is your confirmation. If none of the other things resonate, which I highly doubt, but if this resonates, you know you have a divine counterpart. God's person for you, basically, okay? Romantic partners, soulmates, friendships, twin souls, connected hearts, passion, kindred spirits, joyful connection, and cooperation. This also could mean your soul family coming in. Okay, kindred spirits, joyful connections and cooperation, union, divine union, sometimes marriage, duality, love, and consciousness. All right, let's get into this. When you share your joy with those around you, you will attract a deep and meaningful ties with others. This card whispers of romance and love, yes, all right, and bliss and attraction in the unity of the like-hearted. Sometimes it signifies the beginning of a new friendship or a new partnership or a new business partner, while at other times it marks a profound romantic union. Okay, this is perfect. This is the perfect pairing of matched souls. Has the potential to develop into a magical, intoxicating quantum entanglement of twin souls. I don't like to use twin flames. I use twin souls, all right? So this has the potential to develop into that magical, intoxicating entanglement of twin souls. Now, twin souls is not the pink fluffy stuff. If you're following the pink fluffy stuff, get away. It's an awakening. It's an activation. The twin soul, the true twin soul journey is an activation, okay? All right. I digress. All right, the merging of the paths that will forever be united or changed as a result. If you are single, look for the arrival of a profoundly passionate and devoted lover. You are putting enough energy into, are you putting enough energy into your relationship? How do you see yourself as one half and of a committed pair? All right, that committed pair will deepen and shift as the effervescence magic of the second cup, which bubbles into your life. This sacred reflection will intermingle spirit, emotion, love, harmony, and balance. Let's say this together, then I'm going to share a little bit of my own personal thing. I thrive in partnerships. And my heart leaps with joy when I connect. My heart leaps with joy when I connect. With this card, with this energy, you are not chasing. If you're still chasing, you have to come back to self and disconnect. And you have to come back to self. When you come back to self and you do all the healing that needs to take place, when you come into divine union within yourself, then that energy will be able to come in. If you don't, it will still continue to be distorted between both frequencies and both energies. How do I know this? Because I've been going through it. Okay? Okay. I don't speak with non-experience. I speak from experience. And 15:15 on the timer. I did not, after being in a relationship, we're going in our 8th year, our 7th year was our shedding phase, our awakening, wake-up call. I didn't know until probably 6 months in that our 7-year relationship was actually a twin soul union, connection, frequency, energy. It's all perfect. But, yeah. And I didn't know until I was supposed to know, or I was ready to know, or that I was healed enough to know. Okay? 1555 on the timer. All right? It's all perfect. In the way we coded ourselves and contracted this, it was all perfect. And yes, you know, if you have a person coming in, maybe you haven't come into physical union, but you're in spiritual union. All right, you already know that. You might not resonate with that, and that's fine too. That card just might represent that you have community coming in, you have deep soul connections coming in. All right, if you know that that's not for you in this lifetime. Or Source might surprise you and say, well, you thought you weren't in a divine union, but surprise! And you'll know. For my partner and I, when we made soul contact with our eyes and we continue to have that soul recognition, we know we could not explain this energy, this frequency, this love, this connection. It was so beyond and so deep that our 3D mind and ego small self could not understand. I recognized it a lot more, and there's been a slowly healing process for both of us. And the feminine, me, him, the masculine, have had to work through and heal through this. And the masculine heals differently than the feminine, okay? All right, so I'm just going to leave it at that. We're keeping these as short and sweet as possible. 1707 on the timer. So you are a star, you are galactic royalty, you are a god incarnate here. Just up-leveling your skills and abilities. You're here to up-level and to gain more knowledge and to learn. That's why we came here. We also came here to help the collective consciousness raise the vibration, raise the frequency, to be the anchors, to be the lights, to be bridges, the teachers, the way showers, the healers, all of it. So it's all perfect. All right. I love you. And until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.